Chinese cycling shoes. Now, I just got off the trainer, so I have to take my shoes off. And I thought, you know what? If you don't know what Chinese cycling shoes are able to do, or you've never seen them, then I'm here to show you an example of another Chinese brand. These are from Lamita. But basically, the only difference between a traditional road shoe that uses BOA dials, which is we all know is kind of like the standard, and then these Chinese cycling shoes is that the dials do not go backwards to loosen. So you kind of have to open them. And then if you were to either loosen it, you would have to kind of like wiggle it and then re-tighten. Or if it's already tight, you just open it. And then from there, you can tighten down. So the difference, if you look here at these BOAs, you see how you can micro adjust backwards as well. So I'm pretty sure BOA has the actual patent on being able to close and then micro adjust to loosen. And of course, this can be a huge benefit for riders that when their feet swell, they can micro adjust and loosen it and whatnot. But of course, with BOAs and at the higher tier end of cycling shoes, it gets very, very expensive. So the fact that there's options where you can get carbon fiber shoes that come from China that you can also tighten and then readjust, it's not that big of a difference. Like, I've raced both. And yeah, again, I'm not even a big fan of these road shoes in specific. There's other Chinese cycling brand shoes I've talked about and shared. But in terms of the value, you know, if you're a budget cyclist or someone just getting to the sport or even racing, then you don't have to be forced to buy super expensive shoes just because they have BOA dials. And this is a quick foreshadowing. If you get into fast group rides, fast races, most of the time you're going to be tightening these down. You're not going to be loosening them. And the only time I've ever seen myself really loosen them is that if at a start of a ride, I tighten these down really tight and my feet swell, then I have to make that micro adjustment. But if you leave it pretty loose after 10-15 minutes of the blood flowing, then you tighten it and you will continue to tighten definitely before the end of a race or crit. So just wanted to compare quickly Chinese dials versus BOA dials, which are also made in China, but you get the point.